Good news, guys. I'm super excited to bring you this amazing, fresh, hot news. In fact, as I record this video, I'm the first person to bring this good news. So if you're watching this video right now, you are so fortunate because you are the first set of people to get to know that Timmins community has released the list of designated employers. You can see that the designated employers list was just released on the 25th of April 2025. This is the very good news I've been waiting for. And what this means is that you guys can quickly jump on their portal and start contacting those designated employer. Get your job offer before a lot of people start spreading this news on YouTube. I am doing my best to get you guys into Canada. So you don't want my effort to be in futility. Don't wait on this. In this video, I'm going to take you through all you need to get your application submitted, move to Canada with your family through the Rural Community Immigration Pilot Program. And the community we are looking at today is Timmins Economic Development Corporation. This is one of the 18 designated rural communities that are participating in the RCIP. This community is the first community out of these 18 communities that has published the list of designated employers. So you want to take advantage of this. If you would listen to my advice, make sure you send in your application today before a lot of people get to see it. Now, I don't want you to come with a vibe that I've been applying to jobs, it is difficult, please, this is a lot different from other jobs you've been submitting your applications to, because this is direct. Canada is telling you that these are the list of the employers that we have given the opportunity to bring you in, and these are the vacancies that they have. All you need to do is check the list of the vacancies they have and submit your application to them. This is one of the best opportunities you have to move to Canada. So guys, you want to give it your best shot. Now we have a lot to discuss in this video, so we don't have time to waste. Please, before we dive right in, please like this video, share with your friends and family, drop your comments, your questions if you have any, subscribe if you are not on this channel. I don't know where else you want to be, because I'm also going to be releasing the list of the other 17 rural communities that are yet to publish theirs. So you want to subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notification so that you won't miss out on this. A lot of people are waiting for this so that you can be one of the first to take advantage of it. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So guys, as you can see, we are on the official page of the Timmins Economic Development Corporation. Timmins was selected as one of 18 communities across Canada to participate in the Rural Community Immigration Pilot Program and the Francophone Community Immigration Pilot Program. These pilots are pathways to permanent residency for skilled workers who want to work and live in one of the selected rural and smaller communities. So before we move to the list of the designated employers, let me show you the priority occupation list for Timmins. Like I told you in my previous video, the communities have different priority occupation list. So if you can't find your occupation on the list of a particular community, you can find it on the priority occupation list of another community. So they have different labor needs. For this community, these are the priority occupation list. What it means is that these are those occupations that are in high demand. So if your occupation fall under this priority occupation list, you have higher chance of getting your job offer, because these are the set of people they desperately need. These are the priority sectors: the health sector, education and social, community and government services, trades and transport, natural resources and agriculture, business, finance and administration. Then the priority occupations are financial advisor, accounting technicians and bookkeepers, administrative officers, geological and mineral technologists and technicians, metallurgical and material engineers, registered nurses and registered psychiatric nurses, licensed practical nurses, animal health technologists and veterinary technicians, medical laboratory technologists, nurse aides, orderlies and patient service associates, elementary school and kindergarten teachers, social and community service workers, early childhood educators and assistants, home support workers, caregivers. This is an opportunity for you. And related occupation, welders and related machine operator. If you're a welder, congratulations, because even the first designated employer is a welding company, so you have to contact them today. Industrial electricians, construction, millwrights and industrial mechanics, heavy duty equipment mechanics, automotive service technicians, truck mechanics and mechanical repairers, transport truck drivers, heavy equipment operators, automotive and heavy truck and equipment parts installers and services, construction trades helpers and laborers, underground production and development miners, laborers in wood, pulp and paper processing. So now let's move to the eligibility criteria. If you can find your occupation on the priority list, the next thing is, am I eligible to apply? So who can apply? Make sure you meet the IRCC federal eligibility requirement. If you're going through the Rural Community Immigration Pilot Program, you're going to click the first one to check the eligibility requirement. Mind you, the Francophone Community Immigration Pilot is just for people that understand French. I know a lot of my subscribers do not understand French. The one you have business with is the Rural Community Immigration Pilot Program. So you want to click on it and let's go through the requirement together. So for you to apply, you must have a valid job offer from a designated employer in the community. You must have at least 1 year of related work experience in the last 3 years. Then you would need to prove your language ability. That is your IELTS, your English proficiency. If you don't have IELTS as we speak, you don't have any problem. Just apply for the jobs. When you apply for the job and you are able to get the job offer, then you can quickly go and register for IELTS. This pilot program does not require you to have a very high band score like the Federal Express entry. I think the maximum band score is band 6. Even some occupations would just require you to have just band 4, which is very easy to come by. And also you're going to be needing evaluation of your credentials. For the IELTS and the ECA, you can hold on till you get your job offer. And if you can do these two things and get them ready before your job offer, it's good, because that means you're ready to take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. And the ECA takes 5 years before it expires. IELTS takes 2 years before it expires. So you can just go ahead and get it ready so that you will not be running around when you finally get your job offer. So you are also going to be needing a proof of fund. You just want to be sure that before you get your first salary, you are able to take care of yourself and your family in Canada, so that you would not be stranded. So you can just come right here to check the amount you will be needing for your family. So the first step is what we have done. We checked if we are eligible to apply. If you have 1 year work experience in the last 3 years, if you are able to get a job offer, your language test and your ECA assessment and proof of fund, you are good to go. Those are the basic requirements. Now the second step is for you to get a job offer from any of the designated employer. I'm going to be showing you the list in a jiffy. With the job offer you had gotten from this designated employer, you will be able to get a community recommendation. So for you to be able to apply for your community recommendation, of course your employer is going to assist you with this. The committee has scheduled the time you can apply for this recommendation. So let's assume you already got your job offer. You're going to apply for your community recommendation on the 27th of April, 12 a.m. They are going to open the portal for you to apply, and by 3rd of May, 11:59 p.m. they are going to close the portal for the very first set of people that is going to apply for the community recommendation. So if you miss that window, that application window, that means you have to wait for the next application window, which will be open 12 a.m. on the 25th of May 2025, and it will be closed 31st of May 11:59 p.m. 2025. So if you miss the previous one, then you have to wait for the next date. If you have followed me to this point, just type I got it. I want to see how many people followed me up to this stage. After the interview, you will be issued your community recommendation certificate. Once you have that certificate, guys, you're already a permanent resident of Canada. That's what it means, because you're going to be using this certificate to apply for your permanent residency. So now let's move to step 5. Like I said, you're going to use that certificate to apply for your permanent residence permit directly. If your employer's recommendation application is approved, you will receive a recommendation certificate that allows you to apply for the IRCC for permanent residence. Now, the recommendation certificate is valid for a period of 6 months. What this means is that once you get your community recommendation certificate, you have to apply for your permanent residency within 6 months. Because if you don't apply for your permanent residency within 6 months, your recommendation certificate will expire automatically. I'm taking my time to explain this because I might not explain this in other videos that will be coming up, so that you can understand how these things work. That's what I do on my channel. I don't just give you things and get you confused. I take you from the beginning till the end of the process. So don't mind that this video is getting long. Once you are getting value for it, it's worth it. So just follow me through. I'll soon take you to the list of the employers. So you're going to apply for your permanent residence, then you're going to be able to settle in the northeast in this community, right? And you might want to apply for your work permit, but of course it's not, you can see that they wrote optional. It's not compulsory because you're already a permanent resident, so you can move in and out of Canada with your family the way you want it, and get the benefits accrued to permanent residents in Canada. So guys, now let's check out the list of the designated employers so that you can start sending your application. So you can see this is the list of the designated employers. Applicants must secure full-time permanent employment in the region with a designated employer in one of the priority sectors and occupation listed above. So if your occupation is in the priority occupation list I took you through, the next thing you want to do is to start applying to these designated employers. So I'm going to attach the list to the video description. Now let's check them out. So this is the list, guys. So the following employers are designated as eligible to participate in the rural community immigration pilot and or francophone community immigration pilot for Timmins and surrounding region. So this list, you can see that out of this list, this is the only employer that is not recruiting currently. So other employers on this list are currently waiting for you to apply. They want to have you come into Timmins region to work. They sell yourself the best way you can do it. Don't just do this application anyhow. Give it your best shot, and I hope you're going to get good response from them. So let's go through the list together. We have 360 Boring Service Inc. This is a welding company. So if you're a welder, please hang on this particular company right now. Let them bring you into Canada. I want you to share your success story with me, so please get in touch with them. So we have the Agrico Eagle Mine Limited. We have Anti-Hunger Coalition Timmins. This one is not hiring now, so leave them. Boundary Automotive Mechanic. If you're a mechanic, please look out for them. Dark Enterprise, EV Nickel Inc., Fems Sansauci LT. We have Pepco. We have St. Mary's Garden GP Inc. We have Timmins and District Hospital, Toromont Cat, YCMA of Northeastern Ontario. So these are the list of the designated employers that this community has given the go-ahead to bring you into Canada. All you need to do is just reach out to this employer. How do you do that? Now, you're going to copy the name of the employer. So you want to come right here, guys, to your Google browser, and you want to type the name of the company and you put careers so that it can take you directly to their career page. You can see it down here. This is Agnico Eagle, and this is their career page. So guys, you can see these job openings have been categorized into 5 different sectors. You have the health and safety, geology, engineering, information technology, and mine. So coming down here, you can see the different job openings: director, supply chain, environmental technician, management reporting analyst, buyer, maintenance engineer, short-term planning engineer, shaft captain, production geology, shaft supervisor, help desk analyst, production geologist, material planner, health and safety training administrator, surveyor, project geologist, exploration geologist, IT general supervisor, security guard. I have someone, if you're watching me right now, you have been asking me for security position. Jump right on this now and send your application. Now We have director communication, health and safety coordinator, call technician. It's a long list, guys, so I can't be going through each of these employers to show you, but if you need me to do that, you can drop it for me in the comment section. But what you need to do is just go through this list of designated employers one after the other and see which one is having openings in your field. Go through their career page, not only their career page, but go through their career page first to see the job openings. Then you can also go to Indeed, go and search for them there. And the location is very important. If you are searching, make sure you are searching for the job openings in Timmins. Those are the job offer that can get community recommendation. So make sure it is in Timmins region. You can also check job bank, send your applications to them, guys. Make sure your resume is in Canadian standard format, and make sure you tailor your job experience and everything. Let it align to the job requirements, guys. Make sure you give it your best shot, and I wish you the very best of luck till I see you in my next video.